Wanted to react to this, man, and show some respect for a channel that I can say I've been watching for a little while now. A channel I respect, a group of content creators I respect highly. And, you know, when you see these content creators and you see them with these big numbers in subscribers, it's an inspiration, man. It makes you want to do better. It makes you want to up your content. It makes you want to be better at the things you say. It makes you just want to learn more. So one time for Abba and Preach, man. Shout out to Abba and Preach. Yes. Now, Abba and Preach put out a video. It's called The End of an Era, and they are retiring the floor. Now, for people who don't know anything about Abba and Preach, they're going to listen to this and they're going to be like, retiring the floor? Really? If you watch Abba and Preach, you know why this is such a big thing and a big deal. But I do want to point out some things in this video and kind of just give people out there some inspiration. Even though Abba and Preach are doing it themselves, I want y'all to understand what the inspiration means to me as a creator.
For the many years that we've been together, more than a decade. And so you're taking this breakup really hard.
I could care less.
But I want to clear up some things. You see, the floor, for you, many of you have grown attached to the floor the many years that we've been together. More than a decade. And so you're taking this breakup really hard.
I could care less.
But I want to clear up some things. You see, the floor, for you, it was just a prop, a member of the team, something I kept around to make the show better. But for me, it was just part of my living circumstances.
Now that right there, y'all know that sound right there is classic Abba and Preach, man. Classic Abba and Preach. If you watch these videos, you know why that sound is so significant to how we feel about this channel. It's something that's been there from the beginning.
You see, I know many of you think that I kept this floor to seem more relatable, but the truth is, shut the f up. This is where I live. It's been my home for the last decade. I lived here. Preach lived with his girl, doing gay stuff. I stayed, and I'm just be honest. I mean, he didn't want to live with the homies. I mean, he went bad. But
you live with a whole ass fucking roommate for 10 years.
Me and the homies, I've always been boys.
I'm the one doing gay stuff with my girl.
You already know.
I
But
appreciate it.
I love this place. I'll probably take a couple pieces with me. I just want to say this real fast. You guys might be confused. We've had some break-ins. We had some problems here. And so I'm kind of made a hurried move to leave.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, man, this is where everything started. This is how we did things for a long time. And
Oh, it's done.
it's done.
Closing time.
The funny thing, let me tell you a funny story about me watching Abba and Preach. I didn't used to watch a lot of YouTube. I would make content, but I didn't watch a lot of YouTube because it just wasn't a thing that I did. And the funny thing is, when I first started, I used to watch a lot of sport content on YouTube. I didn't watch a lot of reaction videos or anything like that. I used to watch a lot of sports. And I was doing a sports channel at the time. And I was working on that for a long time. And I grew that channel to a good place. And I just kind of lost the passion for it. Part of it was because my team started losing and shit. And I just couldn't find the passion for me to make the videos. And so I kind of shifted over to making reactionary content. So I started reacting to things. And the funny thing about Abba and Preach is the way I stumbled on Abba and Preach's content is funny. Now, if you know my content, since for a very long time, I've been using the Myron Gaines, again, that thing, right?
Again!
And one time, I remember I used it in one of my videos, and somebody came in with a comment, and they were like, yo, you took that from Abba and Preach. And I'm like, who the fuck is Abba and Preach? And I used to always see these clips of them like talking shit to women and kicking women's out and the 304 talk and all this stuff. And it always was interesting to see how they would structure their content. Their content was just always structured around women, kicking the women out and just talking shit to them, right? And when I stumbled across that again clip, I thought it was hilarious as shit. So I started using it. And then when I used it, they were like, yo, that's that Abba and Preach thing. So I was like, who the fuck is Abba and Preach? And I remember I watched Abba and Preach for the first time, and they kind of inspired me. And this is where I started watching a lot more reactionary content. It spiraled into like a whole bunch of other creators that I ended up watching, man. You know, eventually I stumbled on to Justin Hunt's content, the company man. From there, stumbled on to Curtis King. It just opened up a lot of different commentary. A lot of people may know me from the battle, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. And that's where a lot of people discovered my content. So I'm grateful for, you know, the process of getting there, you know, but I just say that to say, like, the way I stumbled on their content is funny. And I can't say that I've been here from the very beginning, because I definitely discovered them late. But the way they're doing things, man, it's just an inspiration to see it, man. Because I saw their content and they inspired me to just keep it simple. You know what I mean? And I watch what they do and I'm like, you know, the minimal production, the minimal like effect, it's just straight to it, honest and authentic. And from there, I just made sure that I strive for that to be like what my content is. It's definitely an inspiration, man.
I want to give a shout out to this floor. This floor supported my dreams, my aspirations. It bent, but it never broke.
Shout out to the floor, you know, because I was too poor to be able to do YouTube full time. But because my apartment was so shitty, because that floor was so fucking loud, I was able to do this YouTube thing, and you guys had to tolerate the floor. Without the floor, there is no us. So we did a peaceful sending off. We, you know, burned some incense, made a makeshift grave for Fresh and Fit, peed on it, and then everyone felt better. It is what it is. I could care less.
And, you know, as old as this place is, it's got character. And I always love it. When people complain about it, I never cared because it was part of my reality. It's part of my experience. It's part of my heritage.
It's part of where we live.
That's it.
And this is why I respect these guys so much, because if you listen to what he said people complained about it. I used to go into the comments and see people complain about it. People would talk shit about the floor, but that floor ended up being part of their identity. And believe it or not, it might have been part of the reason why people connected with the channel. It's because to me, it just screamed out authentic. That's the reason why I kind of want to talk about this, is because I want people to understand and I want people to get some inspiration from this, man. Like, this is inspiring for me. You know, I'm a growing channel. I'm really trying to get to a level that these guys are on. We're talking about two guys right now that are at 2-point-something million subscribers. They're up there, and they sat and dealt with this floor for years, even at these numbers. So for me, this is an inspiration, and it's inspiring, and it's a lesson for people out there to always be your authentic self. You know, for them to be at this level of success and still say, you know, we just gonna keep it the way it's always been. They could have easily moved into some big ass creator house or whatever the case may be and done things that way. But they kept it authentic. And this is part of growing with the process, man. And I feel like this right here, this video is about more than the floor. This video is about being authentic. And I hope people can see that.
It's been good. I'm looking forward to the future, see what we're going to do.
Yeah.
How we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We got things for you. But yeah, it was nice. It was weird coming here.
Thank you, floor.
Thank you, floor.
Thank you, floor.
Place.
Thank you, masks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a random shit.
That's a wall. That's not a floor.
Let me record on this there.
Somebody downstairs mad as shit, bro.
Someone please call 911.
There go them creators again. Them damn content creators.
That's a floor right there.
Oh yeah, I'm Ethiopian, forehead high. But yeah, this is it. This is that backdrop.
This is the backdrop.
You know what I mean?
The little ass room.
Yeah. It's my mom right there. Keep a picture of her back in the day. But yeah, you know.
Mama, you know I love you.
I gotta do some cleaning before we move out today.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, these are all the comedy festivals that we did back in 2018. You know what I mean? All these 2019, who's doing some things. I even did a couple of anime comedy shows, but yeah, traveled the world.
Hey.
People don't know we got lives. Remember the day. You hear? But oh yeah, we got that award over there. Oh yeah, this painting right here. That's where we were recording this time. So this is it, guys. I'll do another video after we clean up. But I just want to say a big thank you. Like I said, man, y'all changed our lives, and I'll never forget that. So for me to know that all this stuff happened here, this is like a piece of history for me. I'm sure I'll walk by here 10 years from now, I'm like, damn, nigga, we started here. I'll probably walk here with my kids. You know?
Yo, we talked. You sounded like we done.
It's definitely the end of an era.
Yeah,
It feels
era.
like it.
The apartment era.
It feels like
Not
it.
to go to work, I'm gonna have to pick your ass up.
Anything else?
Nah.
No? Thank you guys. That's why I tell you guys something, man. It don't take much.
I know what it
Put
does.
some effort. You know what I mean? Make sure the sound is decent when you're close enough to the mic. But y'all don't need like tens of thousands.
I know what they're gonna think.
You know, just
I don't know what they're gonna
just
think.
believe in what you do. Put in the time, put in the effort, self-reflect, try to get better, stay consistent.
100%.
And if you do those things, you'll get somewhere. I'm not saying you'll be like 3 million, whatever, but y'all got somewhere.
That's what I want people to leave with this, man. You don't need a super souped up setup to get started. You got to get started somewhere. And even with the stuff that I have, like a lot of the things that I have, it took me a while to get this stuff together. If people watch my content from way back then, you'll see this same room with nothing in it, you know? And that's where I came from with it. And it took me time to build it because I wanted to build it to be my personal space. And if you don't want to do that and you don't want to put in that much effort into your space, you don't have to. 90% of the reason why people will come back will be for you. It'll be for the person that's presenting. Everything else is important, and that makes up the remaining of your 10%. Your audio, your video. That's all that matters. All you have to do is bring your personality and how you present content. People are there to listen to your opinion. So I respect the fact that they kept it so simple and kept it true to what made them who they are. They could have easily changed things around. And who knows what that would have done, whether it would have been negative or positive. But the fact that they stayed true to it, I think that's something that needs to be commended.
That might not mean much to you watch.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Look how far back the shit goes, man. That's wild.
I had never lived anywhere for even half as long. As a kid, we moved a lot. As an adult, I moved a lot, especially with the military. So my life has always been very transient. And I feel as though the transition into that apartment, which I was only going to be there for a year, turned out to be one of the best decisions of my life. I gained a brother and my roommate. Shout out to Bradley. All right, let me ask Kevin, the resident father in the house. Yo, Bradley!
Yeah.
All right, okay?
This is Bradley and Preach.
I'm going to play a video for you. Whoa! You are way too comfortable. I developed this partnership with Preach, where we went from, business partners to... When people found out that, we weren't close friends, they got so upset.
You're mad at something that we're not even mad about.
Many months later.
Yo, Preach is my brother, and I disagree with him every day. And it was beautiful to kind of have all that change happen, for me to learn and how to become a family man and... how to be a better person for all the people in my life.
Always jibber jabber. That's why his lips is so thick and juicy. He yaps so much. He got a BBL for his mouth. BBLs only look good on white ladies.
As I go into this next phase, I think I'm experiencing a lot of different feelings, but also a lot of gratefulness. And especially to you watching. You've been one of the biggest things that have changed my life. And yeah, I don't know. When you're young, you just never see yourself getting old. Especially for me, I never saw, I always thought I was going to die young. Don't ask me, that's another topic. But I just never saw any of this. And yeah, I'm just really grateful. So thank you guys for always sticking with us, for watching us and supporting us. And I hope if you're watching at home, I hope that we've been even the slightest bit, positive influence in your life. But yeah, I'm very excited for this next chapter. Just thank you guys, really.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you.
Shout out to Preach. Shout out to Abba, man. Listen, definitely an inspiration. And I could tell y'all from myself personally, definitely inspired by their content. definitely inspired by the way they do things. I'm inspired by a lot of creators out here, the creators who before me that have been doing this for a very long time. You know, it's never a bad thing to take something from people that you're inspired by. And I think they're showing you that, you know, you can just come out here and be yourself. You don't have to do everything that somebody else is doing. Just because somebody has a souped up background, you don't need a souped up background. All you have to do is have the courage to start. If you have the courage to start, you can make things happen, man. And you can't listen to all the people out here. There's going to be people that's going to talk shit. There's going to be people that's not going to like your opinions. And the first thing they're going to do is try to attack the reach that you have. They're going to say you don't got subscribers. They're going to say nobody is watching you. They're going to say, look at your views. They're going to find all the ways to bring you down. And what's going to keep that gate open for you is whether you continue or you allow that to be the reason that you stop. I've been there. I've been there making videos and getting 5 views. I've been there editing for hours and getting 10 views on a video. It's just the nature with YouTube. It's the nature with content creation, man. That's just how it works. And you just have to be the one to fight through that. And that's what separates the people that are successful and the people that are not. And this is not to say to go on and continue to do the same thing over and over with the same results. That's definitely insanity. But you have to learn how to reinvent yourself along the way and try different things. And when you find that one thing that sticks, as long as it feels authentic and it's still you, stick with it. These guys stuck with this floor for years and they're finally moving on to the next chapter. And you can see through their comments that everybody admires this floor as much as they do because they remember the journey. It's always better when people remember the journey. When people can remember going through the journey with you, that's how you get subscribers for life. So even with me, man, throughout this journey, I'm not a crazy, huge YouTuber. Yeah, I know I have my Big Zo TV channel, which is the bigger channel. This one I'm trying to grow. I've made friends along the way. You know, my Discord is full of people that I've met doing this content. And these people are people that I talk to. I'm not always right. And a lot of times they keep me in check with the right information. And I appreciate that. And this is part of going through the journey. And I could tell you some people on that Discord that have been with me from day one. When I had one person in the Discord, when I had 2 people in the Discord, you know, they've been there. So I do appreciate them for that, you know, and so that's my journey and that's where I'm starting. I'm hoping that I could come back to a video like this and just look back and see how much I've grown. But the only way to do that is to keep moving forward. So again, shout out to Aber and Preach. Excited to see what the next layout's gonna be for them, but I think it'll be dope. I'm glad I stumbled across their content, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. What do y'all think? I wanted to put this video out not only for me to just watch and react to this, but for all the people out there that are trying to do something and are having doubts or worried about, you know, how this looks or that looks, or I don't have a great enough mic or I don't have a great enough camera. Start somewhere and grow and allow your audience to grow with you. They will grow with you. And when you get there, they will appreciate it. Trust me. It's your boy Goods. Big Zo Reacts. Let's go.